Hello and welcome to Fashion Report Friday, the weekly video series trying to get you the most MGP possible from the Fashion Report minigame located in the Gold Saucer every Friday when judging begins. This is week 186 and the theme is Enlightened Conservationist. The clues individually include natural beauty for your helm, to adventure for your chest, go west for your legs, and avant-garde for your boots. In this video we'll have a 100 score, an 80 with die options, and an easy 80, the easiest 80 possible that we can come up with of the week. So without further ado, let's hop onto that 100. For 100 score then, I went for the Stable Maid's Hat. This is something you can get from any low-level city-state armor vendor such as Gwalta here in Uldar. You can get this at level 12 and above, you can equip this, and this will be from the levels 1 to 19 tab of Disciple of Hand and Land tab. This will cost you 282 gil and like I say, can be equipped by any class in the game. Level 12 and above, so this is actually a really good item, very cheap, affordable, you know, obviously accessible by all people, so that will probably be your best item to go for. Alternatives, however, do include other straw hats, such as the Coronal Straw Hat, and I believe the cape lines as well, so that goes Pearl, Golden, Ocean, Roselle, Capline, or Cape Line should work. There are probably other straw hats that work, but of course, why wouldn't we go for just that simple Stable Maid's Hat that's equipable by everybody level 12 and above? It's very, very obvious that we should go for that. So for the chest piece, I went for the Expeditioner's Coat. This is a basic crafting recipe. The recipe's on screen. If you can't craft it yourself, you should be able to get this fairly cheaply from your data center's market boards. Hop around your servers until you find one to your liking. I'm sure it'll probably go up in price a little bit today, but I'm sure, you know, it's not a hard recipe, so it's not too difficult to obtain, and it shouldn't risk too high of a price. This is, however, equipable by all classes in the game level 1 and above, so this is a really, really good item if you can get a hold of it, of course. That would be the best choice. Alternatives, however, do include the Dalmal Skin Coat, that will work, and I believe the Expeditioners and Rami Tabard will work as well. I'm not sure of any other options that do work. Feel free to leave me a comment below telling me of other items. I'm sure that would help other people. For the legs then, unfortunately there doesn't seem to be an alternative, so we went for the New World Hose. The Go West theme is pretty annoying, honestly, and there always has to be something that's a little bit irritating in Fashion Report, and this is the one. Unless you can get a New World Hose crafted yourself, you're probably going to spend about 30,000 gil. That's how much I spent on my server. That might not be much gil to some people, but to a newcomer that might be quite a bit, so you might want to consider waiting or watching the later parts of this video for the easy 80 or the die options. For the feet then, I went for the Goat Skin Leg Guards. These are equipable by any level 20 Disciple of War job or class in the game. Of course, you need to go over to Gwalta or any other low-level city-state armor vendor to get these. They're from a level 29 tab, Disciple of War tab, and they will cost you pretty much nothing. It's really inexpensive. Of course, this does mean that it would lock you to a level 20 Disciple of War if you wanted to go for the 100 score, which is a little bit unfortunate. Alternatives to this include the Toad Skin, Raptor Skin, and Aurum leg guards. Those are confirmed to work, and I'm sure many other leg guards would work as well. They're all locked, unfortunately, to Disciple of War, so it makes sense to go for the cheapest from a vendor, and those would be the Goat Skin, in my personal opinion. Of course, you know, there are other options we can look at to get an 80 score, but this is what you'll have to do to get 100, unfortunately. Anyway, thank you so much for watching the 100. Let's move on to the 80 with dies, and then afterwards that easy 80. Okay, so onto the die options. You need to dye any weapon in the game lime green, any helm in the game coral yellow, any body lime green, any hands in the game snow white, any legs snow white, and any feet in the game soot black. If you combine those dyes with dyeable pieces of gear and have something equipped in every slot, including accessories, you'll get an 80 guaranteed. But anyway, this might not be everyone's cup of tea, so let's move on to that easiest 80. Okay, so for the easiest possible 80 of the week, I actually have two options for you, depending on what you have access to in the game. The first option then is to people who have a Disciple of War level 20 or above. Any Disciple of War level 20 or above. Basically equip those goatskin leg guards from the low-level city-state armor vendor, and then equip that stablemaid's hat also from the same vendor. And you're pretty much sorted. Make sure you have something in every other slot for gear, including accessories, and you should get an 80 pretty much guaranteed. That's one of the easiest options that we could possibly think of, just 2 items. Now, if you don't have a Disciple of War level 20 and you just want something accessible by everyone, then your option is to keep the hat, so get your stablemaid's hat, and then you want to dye your hands snow white, so any hands in the game that are dyeable, snow white dye, and then any boots in the game, dye those soot black. If you combine snow white on the hands, soot black on any boots, as well as one of those hats, you're guaranteed an 80 score, as you can see on screen. Very simple, nice and easy way of doing it. Maximum MGP without any real bother. That's how I personally would do it, and I intend to do it on my alts. Anyway, let me know if you've got your own solutions. Leave your comments below as usual. I'll be sure to read them. Thank you so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your day. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.